I have received more information regarding the whole Shylily Doxxing server that More Kazahana covered regarding the Sinder situation. And this time, it wasn't from just any old anonymous source. This was from the owner of the Discord server that More Kazahana covered in his YouTube video. Now, there is a lot of information to unpack here, so it's going to be disorganized, and I'll try to make it as organized as possible, but essentially, I was given a lot of information, so I'm going to try and just give it all to you guys, and leave it to you guys to come to your own conclusions. But for context, More Kazahana posted on June 4th, 2025, a YouTube video titled "Sinder Fans Are Doxing Shylily Over VTuber Drama." Now, I did cover this on 3 YouTube videos, 2 of which are readily available right now for me to show to this on the screen. So, one of them is More Kazahana may have potentially landed with the Shylily face doxing, Sinder Sitch, and the other one's when I did interviews with the people that were affected by More Kazahana's video. I interviewed 2 people who were potentially affected by More Kazahana's YouTube video, Sinder Sitch. You can find these on my YouTube channel and in my Sinder situation analysis playlist. But yeah, just that's a whole thing there. So. Yeah, so back to the whole context thing. So More Kazahana was in a Discord server, took screenshots in that Discord server, and made a YouTube video about it. And because he did this, it apparently, according to anonymous sources, people were getting banned from various VTubers' Discord servers and Twitch channels, which sucks. And according to anonymous sources, More Kazahana lied about a lot of stuff. For example, here.
So this is a video that I've been planning for quite a while, and by quite a while, I mean months. I've been doing a little bit.
So apparently, that statement that More Kazahana did about how he was taking months to look into this Sinder group, apparently that is a lie according to anonymous sources. So in one of the Google Docs that I made, I asked anonymous sources, when did you both think Kazahana joined the server again? One of them said, if I remember correctly, it was the beginning of May, so like 1st to 5th if I recall correctly. So there was that. And then additional information, according to another anonymous source here, at 7:54 p.m., there is no date stamp, so who knows what this was. This was taken the day of the video, June 4th. It was one of the fastest things I was able to grab before the server was deleted. I wanted to grab more, but was at work and on mobile, so I wasn't able to grab much. And then, as you can see, black and white, different anonymous people talking. Alright, that's fine. So this was taken after I banned Kaza, right? Yes, Pepe emote. Yeah, you kicked him on May 31st as it was the Saturday before the video. I'm glad you remember when I did because I do not. So, based on what anonymous sources told me, it seems that More Kazahana joined the Discord server at the latest May 5th and then was kicked out around May 31st. So, that means that More Kazahana literally had barely... Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to click on that. I didn't mean to click on that. Oh, no. Anyway, basically, More Kazahana had about a month to make this video. So he lied. He didn't make it didn't take months for him to make this. He lied about that, according to anonymous sources. Now, before I continue, I forgot to mention this, and I'm too unproductive to redo this take. So... this is more of an addendum video to everything that's happened so far. There we go. Anyway, so back to the matter at hand. In the YouTube video here, if you go to around the 6-minute mark, you can see that there is an article within the screenshots that More Kazahana took of the convos in that Discord server, and if you look closely, it's an article which you can find online, which is titled Shylily VTuber Face Reveal Interesting Facts and More by Bilal on March 6, 2023 on the website dairyproject.com. This is available information. It's publicly available information. And according to anonymous sources, the information in that Discord server that More Kazahana covered was private and was never meant for the public. So essentially, according to what I understand, well, according to the anonymous sources and what I understand, it seems that More Kazahana may have pseudo-doxed a server full of people. Now, here's the thing. According to the anonymous sources, they were using already publicly available information. Now, if you don't know what doxing is, it's taking private information and publicly posting it to the public without consent. That's the thing. And there is also the intent behind it. Is it malicious or not? So there's two main things to doxing: publicly posting private information without consent, and doing so with malicious intent. The purpose of this video is for educational purposes, so that covers that. And this is already public information, so that covers that as well. So this isn't doxing, it's just educating you guys that this is publicly available. Anyway, as you can see here, there it is. Shylily's blurred out face in real life, and then there's her VTuber model. So this is publicly available. So basically, the whole Shylily Doxxing thing, according to anonymous sources, is false. So it seems that More Kazahana may have potentially lied to thousands of people. So, just keep that in mind. Now, back to the matter at hand. Let's go ahead and start unpacking all the information that the anonymous sources have given me. So, before I began, I asked the owner, is it okay if I use your messages and pictures for this video? They consented. So, on August 9th, 2025, 11:24 p.m., I say, so, owner, for intents and purposes, you are fine with me using your messages in this chat as well as your screenshots for a video. And then the owner says, yes, I don't mind if you use my messages and screenshots in the video. Understood, thank you. Also, of course, I will do my best to keep you anonymous. Also, at the same time frame, so same date, 11:24 p.m., I confirmed something, which is the main thing I noticed in one of the screenshots is that it is indeed a venting server. And the owner says, it is. I will tell you the reason I deleted the server right after everything broke. And the owner does. So, according to the owner, the reason I deleted the server, which by the way was at 11:26 p.m. same date, was because I had recently broke my wrist really badly and didn't have any pain meds, so I was in a lot of pain and my emotions were high and I was scared, so I deleted the server. I wish I just kicked everyone from the server and archived it, but I wasn't thinking straight. So there's that. And as you can see, these screenshots are all over the place. I'm trying to make it coherent. I apologize, just saying. But yeah, that's the reason why the owner terminated the server, apparently. And another screenshot I want to show was a list of people that were in the Discord server that More Kazahana covered in the video. And if you look closely, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So there's 29 people potentially affected by More Kazahana's video. There's 29 people alone in this Discord server that may have been banned from various VTubers' Discord servers and Twitch channels. Now here's another thing that an anonymous source reached out to me about. And yes, I know it's a lot of it is censored, but it was information that I should probably keep to private, private thing. But the main thing here is on August 8th, 2025, 9:26 p.m., an anonymous source literally said, Daemon straight up admits that the mods were spreading our names around to others thanks to Kaz's video. And here is a picture of the screenshot that the anonymous source is talking about. Now, Daemon is one of the mods for Sinder's Discord server, Sinder's Hellhole. On June 11th, 2025, 11:23 p.m., Daemon says, I really appreciate your respect and understanding in this. I also wish to keep things peaceful, and while I think lots of people want answers, it's best for us to leave that to Sinder and her wishes how she wants to proceed. Those are my own views, though. Unfortunately, the massive ban waves coming out were largely in part due to the Kaza video. So we now have confirmation that the bans that people had from various VTubers, Discord servers, and Twitch channels is because of More Kazahana's video. While our mods have provided names of people in outside servers that were found problematic, I was not one of them, so I can't confirm or deny that you were part of that list. However, we have been doing our... and that ends there. So, the main point of this screenshot is that it is confirmed that More Kazahana's YouTube video is the reason for these massive blanket bans that happened to various people from various VTubers Discord servers and Twitch channels. And this is the consequences of just bad faith reporting, and I'm saying this based on what the anonymous sources have provided to me regarding this. So we've already talked about how More Kazahana lied about how he took months to make this YouTube video, as well as the whole Shylily Doxxing thing, because apparently, guess what? The information there regarding Shylily is publicly available. So this is basically a lie, according to anonymous sources. So there is that. And so, yep. So let's see. What else can I talk about? Like I said, it's all over the place, so bear with me, folks. All right. So the owner gave me the go ahead to show these screenshots between him and the mod Ikeman. So Ikeman is one of the mods for Sinder's Discord server. And there is a lot. There is a lot to read. So I'll go ahead and read it, and I'm just letting you guys know this Google Docie that I have made will be available for viewing in the description below. So feel free to go into the Google Docie and read it and come to your own conclusions about this. But I'm just here to bring awareness to this. So anyway, excuse me. May 3rd, 2025, 7:31 p.m. Owner, blank messes up blank, found that out, and we were going to DM you about it as to cause panic. But I would like you to join the server so that it is easier to share it with you as to not cause alarm or panic in the server. Ikeman, hold, start over, what are we talking about? And then owner says, blank send that blank heard someone found, and apparently, potentially dangerous info censoring just to be safe. Yeah, that's what I was provided. We told them not to say it in Gen, but they did. I was going to ask you to join the server that was original talking about as to monitor it and be able to share stuff with the other mods so that it can be shared more easily and freely without causing panic in Gen. Ikeman, for one, I'm not entirely sure why they think that information is correct. For two, I would like to get some screenshots. Owner, of what? Ikeman. Additionally, this is why we discourage drama servers from being created. We are unable to monitor it and keep that sort of stuff under control. Screenshots of their messages. Owner, getting one now. Ikeman. People get mad and uncomfortable every time it is brought up, and people were making GC about it, or whatever it is. GC? Oh, a group chat. Owner, yes. Here, don't know how credible it is, but still a good thing to send. And like the owner said at the time, broken wrist and all that stuff. I don't know if it was around this time, actually. But anyway. Yeah, bad faith reporting on my part. I'm not even going to lie that. Okay. So moving on here, 7:36 p.m., 7:36 p.m. Continues on, and these screenshots are, like, taken a lot, and there's a... But either way, there's a whole thing. There's a here, it says Twitter messages that had potentially dangerous info censoring entire thing to be safe. Ikeman, that's understandable, but there is a reason we keep that sort of stuff out of the server. This person could also just be pulling shit out of there, his ass. And then owner, we told blank not to bring it to Gen. I am going to talk to them. Ikeman, general chat, meaning sub chat. Owner, yes. Ikeman, we will get a monitor on it, but regarding me joining, I would say that's not the greatest idea, being as I represent Sinder's mod team, and behavior off-platform in other communities is also something that we have to keep in mind, which is why crossbans happens amongst some of the communities. Moving on to this one, let's see, 7:42 p.m. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Owner, okay. Ikeman, should there be issues arise in that server, you are more than welcome to report it to us. However, we are much more limited as to what we can do, which is why we have been allowing civil discussion about the matter, but drawing it out and amplifying it is not all right. Owner, okay, thank you. Ikeman. And stuff like that is why I've kind of been staying off of social media, because people will claim shit all the time. Hell, I could say that I know Sinder in real life, and realistically you have no way to prove that I'm lying, but I am. Owner, I've set up a channel to put stuff that they think needs to be sent to the mods, and then I will send it to one of the mods. Ikeman, yeah, owner, yeah, thank you. I told them not to bring anything from that server into sub chat without mod approval. Okay. And then Ikeman says, are you the creator of the server? Owner, one of them. I was talking about, and other pups felt uncomfy about, and I felt bad, so I got some help and made on, and we are doing our best to keep it in that server. Ikeman, I'll bring it up with the others and see their thoughts. Owner, okay. If y'all want it shut down, just tell me, and I will. I like being in the community, and anything that could get me banned, I want to avoid, so the moment y'all want it gone, I got you. Ikeman, no, you're good. We appreciate you bringing it to our attention. I'll discuss with the others to see what their thoughts are, and we'll go from there. Owner, okay, thank you. And if any of the mods want the link, I can send it to them. And then, so that ends that conversation on May 3rd, 2025. So now we're going to May 19th, 2025. So 10:10 p.m. Owner, so Is the PPT server still allowed? Because me and 2 other run and make sure nothing leave and make sure they don't start anything bad, anything, but I just want to know if it is still allowed. Ikeman, to be quite honest, it would probably be best to disband it, but we also haven't had reports of that server, so it wasn't put on our radar. Owner, okay, I will do it if I catch wind of any off-platform revenge, but a few opes use it to vent, but if I need to disband it, will be disbanded. PPS. Plus, I can't rilt do it ATM because my phone isn't working and the authenticator app on it, so I might need to get a new, but if it comes to it, I will kick everyone. New phone, just let me know and I will. Owner, okay, I am going to try to get some sleep. I have a few tests tomorrow. Visit, should I just make a ticket for this? Ikeman, no, you're good. Things are just kind of nuts at the moment. Owner, okay, thanks. You just tell if I need to disband the server and it will be dying. Ikeman, like I said, if I had to make a call, I think it would be best to disband it. But again, we also haven't had a report from that server, but should one come up, it will be met with the same decision. Owner, Okin, Ikeman, we usually discourage alt servers for the reason of we do not want unofficial discords attempting to represent Sinder when they do not. Owner, yeah, I get that, which is why I choose to keep to only a few that want to talk about drama and not make other pubs uncomfy, but if any report come out about this server, let me know and I will disband it swiftly. Thank you, EK. Emote. Okay. Moving on to May 21st, 2025. Ikeman, what is the name of that server perchance? Owner, why? Do I need to disband it? Ikeman, does it happen to be the Pyro Pub Center? Owner, no, not at all. It is PIPP LTD. I have no idea what it means though. Not at all. Ikeman, noted. Owner, okay, thank you for your time. Ikeman, I can't wait for this drama to be done and over. Owner, I feel sadder each day, and the day it just gets longer. Ikeman, you'll get better. Owner, I hope. Ikeman, plus the community is still around, and that's really what matters most. Owner, yeah, thank you, EK, for keep hellhole safe. Just let me know about any other account because I don't have Twitter or really any other social media services out of personal choice. And PIPP is the same thing as the PPT server, apparently. Let me go back up. Believe I did get confirmation about that, but I have to find it. There it is. So anonymous sources talking. I know we went through a few server names, which is PIPP. I do not remember that one personally. Owner says it was one of the first private investigators, Pyro Pups. And then I ask, so the PIPP is a different server? Owner, no, it all was the same, PIPP, PPT, and then the one long one was all the same. PPT was the first name, then it was PIPP, then the one long one I forgot, which I actually have. There's some screenshots of it in here. Let's see, it's right here if you can see it. It's the VIIT VTuber Investigating in Time, so there's that. So the server went through like multiple name changes. But anyway, going back forward. So what we just read was stuff between Ikeman and the owner on May 21st, 2025. And then moving on to June 4th, 2025, 1:02 p.m., which is the same date this YouTube video went live. So, owner, hey, can I talk to you? Sorry if everything I'm about to say doesn't make sense, and it is because I'm in a lot of pain, and it is hard to think straight. Well, More Kazahana somehow got into our private server, cherry-picked a bunch of screenshots out of context, and did a video about us. Nothing he talked about left our server. It was just us discussing things. It would be up to you if you want to include Shadowfae being the one who invited him, and has been radio silent himself until we kicked Kazahana and is now arguing with us about doxing. But I'm going to fully shut down the server. I will not be making a new server, and I told them not to make one. Ikeman, shutting down the server is the best course of action, I would agree. Ikeman, everything was taken out of context, but the server is being shut down, but I don't want happen to the idiot knight, so I am shutting down the server before you ask me to. It will take me a minute to shut it down, and you can see the owner used a lockdown server. Bot locks down the server, but it is being shut down and removed. Ikeman, if you can, I would like you to give me the context so we can clear some names up first. Owner, it will be hard for me. I was on the phone with my doctor about a waterproof cast when I heard about what happened. All I know is Kaza made a video and the others are saying it's out of context. I shut down the server before going into the video. Ikeman, alright, so keep it locked. We can get some context to clear up their names. Following that, we will get the server terminated. No more should be opened following the cleanup. And then owner, I already terminated it at 1:38 p.m. Ikeman, that's alright, no worries. Okay, you're already more collaborative than the last case we had with this. Owner, sorry, I am not thinking straight. I am in a lot of pain. I am sorry. Should have waited. Ikeman, you're good, dude. And then owner, plus still learning how to do stuff with my left hand, lol. Ikeman, like I said, you are addressing this a lot better than the previous case. Last case, when I asked it to be disbanded, I was told fat chance, so this communication is mountains better. And then we have owner, I am still very sorry. My wrist is in so much pain, so I am not think straight, but I deleted the server before talking to you, but I should have waited. I am sorry. Ikiman, you're all right, man. Take a breather. We aren't banning anyone just yet. Plus, it's not like the server was a secret from the mods. We just didn't get involved because A, it's not an official server that represents Sinder. B, we hadn't received any reports of concerning behavior, so we just didn't get involved where we didn't need to. We will ask you some questions about some of the messages for context so you can give us some insight on the context, but we know that emotions are high and it was used as the place to vent frustrations. Owner, okay, going to try not to get stressed out and get sick again. It's a video, but I will watch it and give as much context as I can. Ikeman, take a breath, you're good. We only waived the other server because when we to be professional, we were told fat chance no, which makes sense. Let's see, because when we tried to be professional, we were told fat chance no. Alright, I appreciate it. Don't hurt yourself. Also might help you to take advantage of speech to text instead of typing with your offhand. Owner, sorry, I didn't reach out sooner. I could have done it about 10 minutes earlier, but I was on the phone with an orthopedic doctor for a better cast. I would never hurt myself on purpose. Life is a gift that we are given, and hard times are inevitable, but you should never use it as a reason. I just try to go with the flow. Thank you, Ike. I should stop typing. I am using my right arm, which I shouldn't be. Ikeman, depending on the kind of phone you have, you should be able to use speech to text. If you have Gboard, you should have a mic on the top right corner. Just click on it, then you can just talk to it to your microphone and it'll transcript it into text for you. If you're on Samsung keyboard, on the bottom left corner should be the microphone button. Owner, I should try that, lol. He told me this. And anonymous source, okay, feel free to tell Ike he can ask me for any info context he may need as well, just so you don't have to type it or drag the three of us into a chat, which was done at 1:56 p.m. But like there's no date time, so the screenshot may not directly relate to what was happening on June 4th. And then for the context, owner, oh, by the way, Ike Kaze is in Sinder Hellhound. Ikeman, what is his Discord name just for our reference? Owner here, and you can see More Kazahana's Discord name. And then as of August 9th, 2025, he's still in Cinder's server, so according to anonymous sources, More Kazahana is in Cinder's hellhole, so keep a lookout for that, I guess. I'm telling you everything I know. I didn't want anyone to be banned. Ikeman, I understand. Like I said, we don't generally enjoy banning people. Owner thing, you, Ike, here, I think you need to know this because this is the first I am learning about it. Okay, so the blue is still the owner, and this is with an anonymous source. So this takes place at 2:06 p.m. Again, this may not be the same day as June 4th, but these are just screenshots here. So, anonymous source. So, about that server, we of course shut down. I wanted to talk to Ike just to have context. I don't exactly remember, and I don't really care for that video that guy made to even watch it at all, but I want to make sure we never crossed any lines or said anything about killing Lily, because I never remember saying anything about killing. Maybe getting mad saying I was going to rip and tear, but when I say rip and tear, I'm just pissed. Doesn't mean I'm going to break anything or kill anyone. Just means I'm pissed and I need to take my anger out somewhere else and kill people in Fortnite or a video game or something. I know there ain't much I can do about this Meat Writer's drama video, and I can't keep my name clean if he ever included it in the screenshots, but I just don't want anyone to think I actually want to kill anyone. Owner, hey, calm down. It's okay. Iki will hopefully understand. Anonymous source, and I'd rather not have any name plastered or involved. Oh, all right. And then it continues. 2:08 p.m. But if I need to DM or start a group chat with you and Ike and others to go the right way, I'm okay with that. In fact, I'd rather be feeling better if we did to have clarification. Owner, I just told him. Anonymous source, I just have that thought process and want to make things right, okay? Ikeman, so I have a couple questions for you. Owner, yeah? Ikeman, did you see the messages, particularly those relating to making threats? Owner, no, I am being honest. I stopped opening the server because it was making me stressed, and when I get stressed, I get sick. Ikeman, you own the server, correct? And then owner, yes sir. Ikeman, if it was stressing you out, why didn't you start curb the behavior? Owner, I did fully shut down and delete the server if I haven't already said it. Honestly, I thought the other two would have it under control. Yes, Ikeman, yes, I know. I'm just gathering some info the team can go over. Who were the other two mods? And then owner says, nobody was making threat, if I'm correct. They were speaking their minds, but they weren't meant to be threat, but IDK. And then says blank and blank were the other two people that owned the server. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and then Ikeman is saying that you wish somebody would literally end their own life is a threat in its own right. Owner, I guess that is a threat, so yes, that is a threat. Anything else? If so, ask me anything else that you need. Ikeman, yeah, just give me a few minutes. Owner, okay. Ikeman, alright, that's all I need to ask for now. Owner, okay, I hope I was help. Sorry if I wasn't. Ikeman, alright, a few more questions for you, owner. Yeah, caught me before I was gonna go to bed, lol. Ikeman, were you aware of the stuff going in the server relating to the drama, particularly the threats, doxing, etc.? Owner, no, I thought they were just speaking their minds and not doing anything. I had no clue they were threatening or doxing, honestly. Ikeman, additionally, we have also begun reaching out to others that were involved. Owner, that's good. And then Ikeman posts screenshots of this. This is also in the Kaza video, but this is from, apparently, from the Discord server. So let's see. It's kind of hard to see it. But it says that wound. That sounds scarily close to her, and it's just people talking about it. And look, it's the article that's publicly available by Dairy Project. Cool. So here it's just screenshots of what happened inside the Discord server. Ikemen, depends on how you look at itty suppose. I suppose. Owner, I had no idea that ever happened, I promise. And Ikemen. Alright, I'll reach out to blank and blank. Owner, if I saw that, I would have shut it down. Need anything else? Ikeman, not at the moment, no. I will let you know if we need further questions answered. Owner, okay, I am sorry all this is happening. I should have shut down the server earlier. It's my fault, and I am sorry. I never meant for it to happen, but it's my fault for not listening to you in the start. That you and the mod team for a non-perm ban, it was my fault for letting it get out of hand, and I am sorry. Ikeman, can I have you verify something for me? From your memory, are you able to verify that blank left the server before the video was made? Ikeman, depends on how you look at it. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Yep. Before it was made, yep. And then owner says, yes, he did. A chunk of people left when they found out Kaza was in there. Blank was one of them. IDK the rest of the top of my head. But yes, blank felt left before the video was made. Ikeman, alright. Thank you for the verification. Also, just heads up to you, the bot will automatically unban you after the 30 days, so you'll be able to rejoin as soon as it's over. Owner, yay, thank you, and the mod team so much. Just got rid of so much stress and stress I had. Thank you. But just in case y'all need some proof, I was on the sidelines and didn't participate in the combos. I will get some. Thank you. Well, yes, I own the server and everything should be my fault, and it is. I didn't talk there at all, but the blame should still fall to me. Thank you. So these are the messages between the owner of that Discord server that More Kazahana covered and the mod Ikeman. So there is that. So as you can tell, this was a lot of information to unpack. There was probably some additional information. Let me see here, just to see if I covered everything. I'm pretty sure I did. And like I said, this Google Docky that I made will be available for everyone to view, not edit though. I made it to viewer mode, so yeah. So that's pretty much the information that was handed to me regarding this whole situation. So further proof, you might say, to show that More Kazahana lied about the whole Shylily Doxxing thing. He lied about how it took him months to make the video, and pseudo-doxed a Discord server full of people, which ended up various people getting banned from various VTubers' Discord servers and Twitch channels. Now, of course, you can tell I'm very heavily biased, and it really sucks when a drama tuber comes over and screws over someone's VTuber enjoyment by getting them banned from various Discord servers and various Twitch channels relating to their VTubers. So this is basically an addendum video. It's just additional information on top of the stuff that I had already covered in this YouTube video here, which is titled More Kazahana may have potentially lied about the Shylily the face doxing and the Sinder situation. So yeah, hopefully things can work out for the people that were basically what am I doing? Get over here. Okay, there we go. Hopefully with this information out there, maybe it'll help some people get unbanned, so that way they can enjoy their favorite VTuber in their respective Discord server and Twitch channel. It really just, like I said, it really sucks when all of a sudden you're banned for stuff that shouldn't have happened. For example, that Discord server was private. It was just a venting server. Just event grievances, so that way you don't put it on to other people. And because of that, people got banned. Some people were innocent in all this, I assume, based on what I understand and from what the anonymous sources tell me. So, yeah. Everything I use for this video will be in the description below. I encourage you, the viewer, to go to the source so that way you can come to your own independent conclusion. And furthermore, I want to say that this video is heavily biased, as you can already tell, because I'm going off of what the anonymous sources say and what they've provided to me. So I just thought I'd say that as a disclaimer before I end the video. But yeah, I encourage you to go to the source so that way you yourself can come to your own conclusion. I said it twice.